Improve your English fast with adjectives. Hello guys, this is Josh. Welcome to English Speaking 360. Do you want to improve your English quickly? Quite frankly, I don't know many students who will reply no to this question. One of the easiest ways to do it is to use higher level adjectives. For example, as a beginner, you might use the word hungry. You want to eat something, so you're hungry. But as an intermediate student, you could use starving. So if you're a beginner, try to use the intermediate word, starving, instead of using hungry, and automatically your level will get higher. If you're already intermediate, try this one, famished. Oh, I'm famished. However, watch out here. I know some of you will say, but teacher, is it okay to use those words? Quite frankly, in casual conversations, people tend to use super easy words like hungry. So, if you're just having a casual conversation with friends, stick with hungry. But if you want to sound a little bit more educated, you may use starving. The intermediate word is actually not bad, and you can use it also. As for the advanced word, I don't recommend using them so much because they are literary words. They are words that you're going to see in written form, and people do not really use them when they talk to one another. Okay? But if you do want to write an essay, or if you have to take an IELTS test and you are graded on the number of difficult words that you use, then the advanced vocabulary can be very good for you. Let's go with our first example. His cooking was, the flavors were rich and everything was perfectly seasoned. What word would you put in the blank? As a beginner, maybe you would say his cooking was good. Good is a great word, no problem with it. But if you want to up your game, you could say his cooking was impressive. Or his cooking was exceptional. The flavors were rich and everything was perfectly seasoned. He looks like Gordon, what's his name again? Gordon Angry from Hell's Kitchen. He has the same face. Let's go with the second example. Receiving feedback from you is for improving my YouTube channel. That is true actually, so if you leave a comment for me, it's gonna help me improve my channel. So receiving feedback from you is important for improving my YouTube channel. But a better word could be receiving feedback from you is essential for improving my channel. Receiving feedback from you is crucial for improving my YouTube channel. Next example. Julia looked before she gave a speech in front of 500 people. 500 people is a lot of people. So Julia looked afraid. That's a great word that you can use in casual conversations. Julia looked frightened. Julia looked terrified before she gave a speech in front of 500 people. You see, in this case, afraid is not so strong, but terrified is so powerful, and that is one of the reasons why sometimes we use advanced words. The simple solution he found to the problem was, What would you put in the blank? The simple solution he found to the problem was smart. Smart is a great word. The solution he found to the problem was brilliant. The solution he found was ingenious. Very, very, very smart. The house looked after the maid finished work. The house looked clean. Great. Yeah, the house looks very clean. But you could also improve your sentence by saying, the house looked spotless. The house looked immaculate after the maid finished work. The pharmacist couldn't read the doctor's handwriting. What kind of handwriting? You could say the doctor's bad handwriting. You could also say the pharmacist couldn't read the doctor's horrible handwriting. Or even the doctor's atrocious handwriting. Atrocious is super bad. It's worse than horrible. Jack and Jill both felt after breaking up. They were a couple, but they broke up, so they both felt sad. Great, that's a good sentence. Jack and Jill both felt miserable after breaking up. Jack and Jill both felt devastated after breaking up. Devastated is a very, very strong word. Deep sadness. The award-winning documentary about artificial intelligence was, it was very interesting. Great. The documentary was fascinating. The documentary was captivating. The temperature didn't stop us from playing in the snow. They looked like they were having a good time. The cold temperature didn't stop us from playing in the snow. The sub-zero temperature didn't stop us from playing in the snow. Sub-zero means below zero. Or you could even say the frigid temperature didn't stop us from playing in the snow. The bathrooms at highway rest areas are usually, they are usually yucky. But yucky is not a very good word to use. So we would say the bathrooms are usually dirty. Or, even better, the bathrooms are usually disgusting. The bathrooms are usually filthy in rest areas. Building the bridge was a engineering task. What kind of engineering task? This is a wonderful bridge right here. The bridge was a big engineering task. It's an okay word, not bad, but you need something more precise maybe, right? Building the bridge was a massive engineering task. Building the bridge was a colossal engineering task. The cost for a one-night stay at this hotel is high. The cost is high, right? So that's a good sentence, but it doesn't have much power. The cost for a one-night stay at this hotel is outrageous. The cost for a one-night stay at this hotel is exorbitant. Exorbitant is so high, no one can afford it. Here's a quick summary before the final quiz. Hungry, starving, famished, good, impressive, exceptional, important, essential, crucial, afraid, frightened, terrified, smart, brilliant, ingenious, clean, spotless, immaculate, bad, horrible, atrocious, sad, miserable, devastated, interesting, fascinating, captivating, cold, sub-zero, frigid, dirty, disgusting, filthy, big, massive, colossal, and the last one's high, outrageous, exorbitant. Now it's quiz time. Time to test yourself. Wow, that buffalo is big. What could you replace big with? If you can do it without any options here, you have studied very well. But I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna give you 6 options: exorbitant, terrified, massive, disgusting, starving, or brilliant. Make your choice. Wow, that buffalo is massive. A buffalo is a massive animal. It's so huge. Question 2. Prices are high in that fancy store. Give it a try. Do you remember any word that could replace the word high? Here are your 6 options: essential, fascinating, exceptional, atrocious, outrageous, or devastated. Prices are outrageous in that fancy store. Question 3. After the storm, the snow was clean. Impressive, miserable, immaculate, captivating, sub-zero, or ingenious. After the storm, the snow was immaculate. It was so white and sparkling in the sun. It was unbelievable. Question 4. I didn't have time for lunch today, so I'm hungry. I didn't have time for lunch today, so I am what? Exorbitant, terrified, filthy, disgusting, starving, or brilliant. I didn't have time for lunch today, so I am starving. Question 5. It's important to drink water every day. Essential, fascinating, exceptional, atrocious, famished, or devastated. It's important means the same as it's essential to drink water every day. Question 6. She looked sad celebrating her birthday alone. Oh, that's very sad. Impressive, miserable, frightened, captivating, sub-zero, ingenious. She looked miserable celebrating her birthday alone. Question 7. Her hands were dirty after working in the garden all day. Exorbitant, terrified, filthy, horrible, spotless, brilliant. What would you use instead of dirty? You would say her hands were filthy after working in the garden all day. Question 8. The clothes she wore to the wedding were bad. What could you say instead of bad? Bad is not strong enough for this kind of fashion. Frigid, fascinating, exceptional, atrocious, famished, or devastated. The clothes she wore to the wedding were atrocious. Question 9. That inventor is known for creating smart tools that make life easier. Smart tools. Impressive, crucial, frightened, captivating, sub-zero, or ingenious. That inventor is known for creating ingenious tools that make life easier. Question 10. Wow, I learned so many new words today. This lesson is good. Exorbitant, terrified, exceptional, horrible, spotless, or brilliant. This lesson is exceptional. Great, guys, but I know you need more practice. And if you do, go to my website, EnglishSpeaking360.com, and make sure that you can master all the words that we have studied today together. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.